I swear to God, it ain't nothing like a Martell crash out. It's the best. Martell crashing out, it's gonna be an episode. Hi y'all, and welcome back to This With The News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and watching my videos. Once again, we are almost to 500, like 8 away, I think. So get me there, please. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video. I don't know, I'm thankful, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. These last couple days, I have not been feeling my best. Like, I don't know if you could tell by my voice. Probably can't, because I've been drinking tea. Clock that tea. But my nose is a little stuffed and everything, so I'm a little under the weather. So a lot of my reviews and recaps are days, weeks, not a week, but weeks, but at least a week late. But we pushing them out still, regardless. Through sickness, through health, we here, okay? Leave a comment just for that. Let's get into the video. Okay, so today I am reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville season 9, episode 6. Baby, when I say this episode was tea, I mean tea in a way, like we kind of knew some of this shit already, for real, but I still was like anyways, let's just break it down. So the episode starts off with Martell helping Destiny into her new creative workspace. Now the place looks like a storage place, but then it's like I don't know, because people got their doors decorated, and I guess it's not a storage place, but that's the type of vibe it gives off. And I'm just like, because we all start somewhere, and the fact that she's doing it, that's all that matters. Now, I was kind of confused why Martell was there, because he only moved one box, and she had her friend with her. But I guess for the purpose of the show, it makes sense. But I've been noticing they've been hanging out with each other a lot too, and I'm just like, what's tea? Because he did make a little sly comment during field day, and I was like, I peeped that. Did y'all peep that? Because I seen it. I really did. But anyways, Martell is here, whatever, with his one box.
Oh, the last box. Thank you.
Oh, damn, Jordan.
Get him.
The last box. I did bring the boxes up here, though.
You brought the dolly up.
And her and Martell basically was talking about, you know, how her business has been going. She did have to close her brick and mortar location because she fell on hard times.
Appreciate you patronizing Madani. And now that we've closed the brick and mortar store with everything that was going on with that,
you went through a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through it too.
I'm just happy to still be able to have my sanity.
Yeah, 100%.
After all the stuff that I've been through.
Which, once again, like I said, if she can get back up and continue to do it after having to take such a downfall, she deserves everything that's come her way, because starting a business, being an entrepreneur is absolutely 100%ly. That's the new word. I just made it up. I don't give a damn. Is one of the hardest things that you can ever do, because it don't just take patience with sales and stuff coming in, but it also take patience mentally. Like, that shit could take a toll. So shout out to her for doing that. One thing I could say is that she is doing a great job at promoting her business this season. Like, I feel like every episode damn near, she's promoting her business in some way. And girl, that's what this shit is for. You better get them sales. So talking about sales, she is starting a home fragrance line and a body fragrance line, and her first scent will be called Big D Energy. Now, she said it's not for Big D, what we all think, but it's, you know, she's from Detroit. Her name is Destiny, so it's a play on words. Now, she says that her and Maurice got arrested during the same week, and his happened a few days after her, and she felt like, or she didn't say she felt like, but she was like, damn, is it a target on Huntsville people back? Like, talking about the people on the show. No, y'all ass just can't stay out of trouble.
After I got arrested, I ain't doing too well. It's unfortunate, and everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Unless you're in the public social media eye, you're guilty until proven innocent. Maurice actually was arrested a couple days after me. It seems like it was the same week. I was like, man, is it a target on the Huntsville people?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Y'all doing too much. Like, don't blame it on, ain't nobody got a target on y'all back. I don't even think it's a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot. This show is a hit, but I'm pretty sure some people, maybe in Huntsville, they all watch the show. Who knows? Anyways, Martell goes to clear up the rumor that he was found guilty with his case with Mel. He says that all the headlines are just basically making shit up. He was never found guilty. And he just wanted to clear the air on that because basically he innocent.
So a lot of reports that came out that I was found guilty of like harassing communications, but I wasn't found guilty. It looked like I was guilty, but I'm not. The higher courts are going to hear it. I know it's going to be thrown out because it's fake news.
He says none of the guys called to check in on him. Are we surprised? No, not really. Y'all been fake friends for years. Like, y'all don't really like each other. And I don't know if it's because I feel like Martell, like, damn, I got caught for my cheating. Like, you feel me? And Marsau and Maurice didn't. So, but we're going to get into that a little later. So he goes on to say that he feels the way that Marsau did an interview basically speaking down on him and saying that there is a place for people who threaten to post videos of their ex-wife and basically describes a jail cell, calling it a comfortable concrete place.
And then, you know, to see me go through something that you've never seen before, it's like you should. At least text me. Marsau, he went, did a little interview talking about it.
There actually is a place in society for people who want to send pornographic pictures of their ex-wives up in this little comfortable concrete place because you can't do that.
Now, I don't know who the fuck thinks jail is comfortable, but okay. And I mean, I could get why he would feel some type of way. Like, I feel like Martell feel like there's a such thing as boy code. And I think he believes that Marsau is not really showing that, you know? And Martell, you haven't always shown that either. Because Martell has definitely said Marsau has cheated on his wife. Multiple times. He said it, I mean, damn near every season he bring it up. So, is the boy code, the dude code, the men code in the room with us? No. No, it's not. Like, but yeah, okay, whatever. Destiny did say that she wants to get everybody together to create good vibes. Not sure how that's going to work because we all know Huntsville cast members getting together to do anything. Something's bound to happen, especially when they not really all on the same level, space, not level, but all in the same headspace with each other. It's tragedy waiting to happen. So I don't really understand how that is going to work. Melody invites Kimmy over to work out. Kimmy did be canceled a couple years ago. So Melody just wanted to be a motivating force and like giving her outlet to exercise, eat right, all that stuff. She also has a minor lung problem that they talked about. And she says that it's a little embarrassing that her lung don't work as properly as it should compared to other people like her age and shit. And I mean, health is wealth. And you know what's crazy? Because she's a nurse. But a lot of health problems are like hereditary. So, I mean, at least she's trying. And I'm so happy she did be canceled. Like, that would have been so sad, like, to lose her to cancer. Losing anybody to cancer. I've lost people to cancer. And it's just not a good feeling. So, I just want to send her all the prayers, all the wishes to, you know, keep going on her health journey. And, you know, keep prevailing. And I'm hoping it don't come back and, you know, she stay healthy for the rest of her life. So, they then sit down to talk about the trip. And Kimmy said it was a lot better than she expected. And basically when they did come into like problems, they fixed it amicably and quickly.
In all honesty, Mel, it was a lot better than I had planned in my head. The point of the trip is the camaraderie of it all. Even though there were little spur-ups here and there, by the end of it all, I think most people kind of squashed them out and talked it out and got things resolved.
And Mel was like, well, that's cool and all, but since the trip, if everything was so cool, why is Destiny doing interviews basically bashing me?
Destiny literally apologized to me on the trip as she walked by my room and looked at me and said, I'm so sorry, with tears in her eyes. Then you come back and every interview you do, you throwing jabs at me and I'm not even out here talking about you.
Now, Destiny, I think Destiny is confused herself. She don't know how to feel. And I think I said something like this the last recap. I just feel like maybe she just scorned. She's so hurt. She wants to like her, but then she don't. Like, she got PTSD. You know, like when your boyfriend cheat on you and it's like you want to trust him again, you love him still, but you still want to deck his ass. Yeah. That's destiny. So, so if y'all remember during the trip, Destiny had kind of pulled Melody to the side and said like, I'm sorry. Remember at the top of the stairs? She was like, I'm sorry. And I love you. I do. And Melody was just like, So I'm just, that ties back into the whole, oh, she was being nice to me all of a sudden. Girl, like, I don't know if maybe she thought that wasn't going to be on camera. They wasn't going to show it on the show. But baby, we seen that in 4K. Maybe 1080p, but it was still there. We still saw that. Like, the delusion is crazy. So in the interview, basically, Destiny said that Melody hinted or whatever, suggested that Melody is still a bad friend and basically like made it seem like as though they still have issues. When Melody like, hold on, I thought we fixed all that. At least put an end to it, like it's no new beef. God damn, I would be fucking irritated. Why are we still going through this same ass old ass shit? We don't like each other. Okay, we're not gonna be friends. Okay, y'all co-workers, coexist. Keyword, co. We see each other, like please, okay? Kimmy goes on to ask Melody if she's talked to Destiny since the trip. And she said no, which is why she's confused as to why she's basically like bashing her in the interview. Melody finally brings up the elephant in the room, which is Maurice's DUI. And she says that when your spouse goes through something, it affects you as well. Now, baby, when I say Kimmy paid her nothing, I'm talking about $0. She paid her nothing. Dust. She basically said that the system will play out how it plays out and she's fine. She's okay.
I think at some point in our lives, we all stand by the people that we're, that we're with. It's just one of them things. It's a thing where you have to let the system play out. But I'm fine.
She paid her nothing. Like, Melody was digging and digging and digging and digging and Kimmy was like, dodging her ass at every fucking stop, every screech. And I get it. I mean, you gotta protect your husband. So, yeah, kudos to that. Melody didn't ask her if it really was the middle of the day when he got arrested. Kimmy basically said that it's not information she can divulge in. So Melody was like, oh, so that's a yes. And she was like, hold on, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth now. Don't do that now. She basically was just like, what's public knowledge is what's public knowledge. That's what it is.
Was it really the middle of the day?
There's just not a comment for me to have. But it's public knowledge is public knowledge. Mm-hmm. So,
Okay,
what
so
is
that's
public
a yes,
knowledge
okay.
is public. No, it's not. I didn't say no, it is not. Don't put no words in my mouth, child.
Whatever the fuck they say happened. In other words, I ain't got shit to say. Whatever you do, what they say? Whatever you say will be held and used against you. Girl, zip it. Also, I think Melody is hinting that she think that he was cheated and then ended up, so basically, because that comes out on a preview for next week, but that's in a whole nother story, so yeah. Marsau and Tisha are at their new build that's barely built. Literally still wood. But shout out to them because it seemed like they knocking shit out. Like, except for that one house. That's supposed to be their house. Compound. Some shit like that. What's going on with that? It's been some years now. Did we put a stop to it? Because the way they was talking about it, I'm like, damn, well, where is that? Did y'all sell the land? Like, did y'all buy the land? Who knows? Anyway. So Tisha says that she want to market it and basically knock on doors and let the neighbors know, like, hey, we're here. This is what we're doing. This is the kind of home we're going to do, because the home is going to look a lot different than the other homes on the block, on a road. I don't know, because, you know, down south, they don't really got blocks. I don't even know if they got sidewalks sometimes. I don't know. But so she basically says she want to do that. And Marsau was just kind of like shutting her down at every single turn. And he do that to her a lot. It's like, God damn. Like, you can't even act like you a little bit okay with it. Niggas, like, is it just for the cameras? Or is this like how it really is in real life with them? Because if everything I bring up to you, you just shut down, shut down, shut down, shut down. I couldn't do it. And they've been married for a while. So it's like, bruh, it's okay to be like, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. He did say, but if you want to do that, you can go do it. But it's like, damn, do you gotta just be like negative about the shit? Like, you don't, oh, you want to do that? Sure. It ain't like you doing it. God, mother ugly. Tisha didn't ask Marsau if she's talked to Martell because the comments on social media has been going crazy. Marsau says that he's not interested and that he don't mess with him like that. His actual words was, I don't fuck with him like that.
Have you talked to your boy?
Who?
Martell.
No, I ain't talked to Martell.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like that.
Marsau seems really fed up. Really fed up with Martell. Really fed up. And I feel like the shit is about to come to a head. And I will be set right here on this camera, letting y'all know what the fuck going on. So Tisha tells him that she thinks he should reach out to Martell and to basically check up on him and make sure he's okay. Marsau then said he's not interested and that he basically don't want to, and that the ship has sailed. The ship has sailed between him and Martell. He's not interested in being friends with him. He's not interested in seeing if Martell is okay. He don't want nothing to do. He wiped his hands. That's basically what he's saying.
I think you should reach out to him just to check in on him, just to make sure he's good, just to show that at least I care.
I think it's ran its course.
In the confessional, Marsau basically say he don't have a bone to pick with Martell. He just kind of just like, it's nothing there. Like, he don't want a relationship with him. He don't want a friendship with him. He pretty much cool off, bruh. I'm done. I'm cool off, bruh. And Tisha goes on to say she supports whatever her husband wants.
I don't have a bone to pick with Martell, and so I don't have any plans on tearing a relationship down or building one up. It is what it is.
I support my husband in whatever decision he makes.
And we know that. Very much so. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but girl, we know. We know. They didn't bring up Maurice in his situation, and Marsau basically said that there's nothing he could say to him that Maurice already don't know. Like, basically, my brother know what the fuck going on. Like, you feel me? I don't need to conversate with my brother about anything. Like, you know, and of course they brothers. They talk. Like, that's his blood brother. Like, duh. And
You talk to Maurice?
Yeah, I talked to her.
Because, like, I'm just asking because of the situation that happened with him.
You talking about his DUI?
DUI.
The DUI?
Yeah.
then she was like, oh yeah, he did come to Black the next day. And we were saying like, free Maurice and like everybody just ha ha he in. Everybody just ha ha he in. Yeah, he basically like, yeah, it ain't really nothing to talk about. He know what's up. I know what's up. We all know what's up. Let's shut that down real quick.
He came to Black the next day.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
but we didn't talk to him about it. We was just like free Reese. Like
yeah,
we was joking about it.
A moment like this, I think that lesson learned.
One thing I could say is Marsau is sassy as hell. He just gives sass.
I know my brother.
Okay.
So I'll do what I think is best because I know my brother.
Great.
All right. I don't know why that has to be an attitude.
And we all know he good with his words. He is good with his words, and I think that is why he has been able to pull a wool over his wife's head with this cheating shit, because allegedly, you know, he turned down the cheating rumors at every single angle. But like I said, it's no part of me that think he has not cheated. Not one part of me that think he has not cheated. I think that he knows he can get away with that because he clearly is good at it. Also, he knows if there's not concrete proof, Tisha isn't going to do anything. She's not going to go anywhere. And honestly, even if there was concrete proof, I wonder if Tisha would do anything or if she would go anywhere. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think she is one of those people who will be like, no, we're going to figure it out. We're going to work it out. And you know, that's cool. Kudos to that. That is your husband. You get to decide what you want to stick around for. So that's on you. So Destiny is at a trophy shop getting trophies made for her field day that she's throwing for everybody. Cool. Okay. Kimmy comes to meet her and she asked her what game she plans on having at the field day. She tells us dodgeball, etc., all that type of stuff, and that she also want to play a question game. Kimmy then says basically like, girl, question games don't really go over well with this group. Like, you sure? And she was like, well, yeah.
Have some conversations ask some questions.
Conversations are usually where we get in trouble.
She was like, do you feel like there's anybody you need to have a conversation with? And she was like, no, I think there's other people that's more in that space right now. She then tells her, Kimmy then tells her that she met up with Mel and basically how Mel felt about the whole interview and that Destiny has been throwing jabs. Destiny says she felt like she didn't throw any jabs, and if she did say anything, it was the truth.
Are you in a place particularly with anybody that you feel like you need a convo with? You were making comments during the interviews.
What was said that was a jab, or was it the truth?
I think, like I said, I think Destiny is very confused. She is very confused towards the way she want to feel about Mel. Like, one day you want to be her friend, one day you love her, one day you we're not the best, whatever I'm saying is the truth.
But if I said it, it was the truth, and it just is what it is. I didn't mean any harm by it.
Okay, you can feel how you feel, and everybody has their own side to the story and their feelings. 100% true. However, if you are telling this girl that you're sorry and that you love her, to me that's like turning a page in a book. We're going to a new path. We're trying to go up. We're not staying stuck in the same space. But then when you come back and then you turn it around and now it's shade again, it's like, bruh, come on. It's childish as hell to me. And then it's like, now I see why Mel be the way she be. Her guard be up like that because y'all be playing too fucking much. Like, y'all be playing too much. And I get it. Like, y'all not finna keep playing with me. Like, now I 100% understand why. I do. It's no confusion as to why I see why Mel is the way she is. And at first I thought it was because, you know, she just like, I'm the best on the show. You know, she knows she the shit. She doing her shit. She basically the one who started this show for real. And she presented herself as such, like I'm the boss. But now I see why why she really feel that way. I really do see why she feel that way. And not saying she has to be arrogant about anything, but I'm saying I see why she's so like turned off by the fact. I see why she's so turned off by the fact people be trying to get back cool, because they try to play in her face. Like, that's, I don't know. It's just very telling to who Destiny really and truly is. Like, and I be trying to have a little sympathy for her, but I just feel like she don't stand on what she say for real. Unless it's like other people. Like, I don't know. It seemed like her relationship with Martell is cool. Like, she 100% loyal to that, but that's about it. On this show, at least. I don't really see nothing else. Kimmy asks if Mel is invited to field day. Destiny says everybody is invited and asks for her to call Mel since she doesn't have her number. Mel doesn't answer. And she tries to say, oh, she blocked you. You're blocked. She's like, no, I ain't do nothing. But that's funny as fuck. Like, childish.
Yeah, she's more than invited. Her, everybody. I want everybody there. Can you call Mel? You got your phone? I don't have her number, so. He's such a bitch.
No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message.
Blocked.
She says Trish and Kim won't be there because they're out of town. And then Kimmy says only Martell and Destiny was the ones. Kimmy goes on to say that only Martell and Destiny was the people who reached out after the DUI shit. And she feels like the main reason Mel invited her house to exercise was because she wanted the tea. Listen, I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right, my girl. I'm with you when you're right. Of course. Like, not saying that she don't care about Kimmy's health, but you better clock that tea. Clock it. She wanted that tea. Yeah, we know. So now we get to field day. Tisha is the first guest to show up to field day. The setup seems pretty cool. Like, you know, like a regular field, nice field. She had a food truck and like a snow machine, ice, whatever machine there. She had all the games. She had trophies. Like, so it seemed pretty cool. She did her thing with that. The Fletchers, the Scotts, both pairs, Nell's son Lance and Martell shows up. Kimmy says she invited Mel, but she don't think she's gonna come. I mean, I wouldn't either, once again. They play musical chairs and Maurice wins. Then they play tug of war and the girls win. Then they play dodgeball and Kimmy wins. Destiny pulls out the cards with the logos, and that's when we know shit's about to go down. Literally, she had, you know how when you go on you see the people on the talk show hosts or like podcast people, they got the cards with their logo on it. Destiny has some shit like that for the question game. I said, oh, shit's about to get messy. Now, why did the first question have to start the mess? Like, we couldn't ease into this shit. She said, let's get straight to business. Yes, ma'am. Let's get straight to business. So she asked Martell, who in the group do he feel like he's been hurt by the most? Now, he kind of bullshitted around the question a little bit. And his answer was a little bit of bullshit. He just, you know, you could tell he wasn't trying to go straight at Marsau. Like, he wasn't trying to point fingers. He wasn't trying to maybe be messy and start shit. So he was like, creeping up to it. Then he finally was like, well, Marsau, in his interview he just did, you know, that it rubbed me the wrong way.
It's about Marsau in the interview.
The overall gist of it was me losing respect for you for the whole revenge porn thing.
It got me feeling some type of way because you're supposed to be my boy. I guess you ain't my boy. Also, Tisha Face was like, she kept, before fucking Destiny even got out the question, it's like, damn girl, let her get out the question. Why are you so irritated already? She knew where that shit was going. That's why she knew her husband was about to get accused of cheating. She knew what the fuck was going on. She knew. That girl though, she knows. She's not stupid. Tisha's not a stupid woman. She know exactly what's tea. So Marsau then respond and say the interview was about him basically losing respect for Martell after the revenge porn threat. Martell says that he was never arrested for revenge porn. Basically says he just was... What? Martell says that he was never arrested for revenge porn. It was for like communication of something communication. And says that, and then Marsau said, well, I responded to the question, and the question was about revenge porn. And Martell keeps saying that there was no revenge porn. So how are you responding to a question about revenge porn when there's no revenge porn? What the fuck are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. They just kept going back and forth like that.
Where'd that come from, revenge porn? Like, where did that come from? Because what I got arrested for wasn't revenge porn.
I answered the question in the interview, and the question was about the revenge porn, and that made me lose respect for Martell.
What revenge porn is there for you to even discuss with a person interviewing?
Martell then say that the revenge porn thing is not true. And Destiny says, so how do you feel about him now knowing that, you know, the revenge porn thing isn't true? Marcel says he don't believe Martell.
If it was true.
If it was true, yeah. I didn't say it was true. I assumed it was true.
So
you assumed it was?
now that he's saying that it's not true, how do you feel about it?
I don't know if I believe Martell.
So they didn't basically bring up the whole Marsau having 20 women shit. Y'all know that came out, what, season 2? Season 1, season 2, one of them. And Martell basically said, I never said you had 20 women. I said you slept with 20 women since being married. What? Excuse me, what? Like, what? And he was like, and I could bet 50,000 on that. Marcel was like, let me see it. Where's the 50,000?
You lied about that I've had 20 women. You've lied
No.
about...
I said that I can guarantee that you've slept with 20 women since you've been married.
That's a lie.
I bet I can bet $50,000 it ain't.
Show me the 50,000 real quick.
Show me it right now. Basically was calling his card like, nigga, you ain't even got 50,000 to bet. What are you talking about? Like, and said, I don't think you got it. Damn, you calling him broke? Because, I mean, don't he sell houses, flip houses, do all that shit too? Why would he not have 50K though? Like,
oh, I got it.
Show me. Show me your
50,000.
I didn't say I was gonna bet. Show me your 50,000.
I would bet.
Show me your 50,000.
We're not
Bet it.
getting
Show the
anywhere.
50,000.
Bet it.
Okay, now one, I don't believe that you have that.
even off the show, what he make off the show? Like, maybe they don't make that much. Nah, he gotta have 50K. I think he got at least 50K. Like, come on now. Like, that was a little petty. So basically, they kept going back and forth about the 50K. Going back and forth. Everybody just sitting there, like, not saying nothing. Destiny trying to blow the whistle, calm them two down, and it's not really working. Martell then say that he knows several women that Marsau has slept with. And Marsau says that he knows so much that he can bring up about Martell, including his family and about his girl. And Martell like, what girl? I ain't had no girl for 4-5 years.
I know several women you've been with.
Right.
I know several women you've been with.
So he also knows about Martell, and Martell ain't gonna like that. But Martell, his family, what's going on, and all this stuff. His girl, about who his girl's messing with.
Who is my girl? I don't have a girl.
Yeah. Look, that's exactly how he sounded. That was a good impression. So he like, be right back. I'm about to go get my phone. You go get yours. That's what Martell said. So he walks to the car. He come back with the phone. Don't show shit.
Go get my phone. You bring out your shit, bring out my shit.
Window.
What's up? Take your shit out. Take your shit out about my family. Go ahead.
Show what you gotta show.
show it.
Show it. Show what you gotta show.
You show it.
No.
Martell, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you bringing up that he's cheating and not showing proof. Now, do I think Martell has receipts? Yes. Do I think Martell is apprehensive about showing those receipts? Yes. For multiple reasons. You want to know why? Because I feel like, once again, and I said this last recap, I said I feel like Marsau has something on bigger on Martell that he doesn't want the world to come out. And maybe he's trying to figure out if Marsau really has it, or Martell is trying to hold on to a little bit of hope of this boy code and don't want to fully expose him because maybe they look bad on certain more levels, not just towards Marsau. It's like maybe all his friends might be like, well, I can't really fuck with you. You a snitch. So I think he battling with his pride, his ego. He battling with telling the truth. Because do I think Martell is telling the truth about Marsau cheating? Yes. Allegedly. Yes, I do. Do I think it's 20 women? I don't know how many women. I really don't. It could be less, it could be more. But do I think Marsau has cheated on his wife? Yes. Allegedly. I do. I really do. And clearly Marsau is going to fight that to the end until he's not on this show no more. And he did say, show it. Like, show it. Whatever you got, show it.
Yeah. This is a conversation between me, you, and her.
Okay, show it.
Please show it.
Oh,
I ain't got no proof. Don't hold this over my head. Hey, I got something.
No,
show what you got.
I'm not.
And, he could be pulling his card. He probably just pulling his card. He may be. But he also might be telling Martell to show it because then he can show his shit that he got on Martell. So I really don't know why Martell keeps pulling out the shit or saying all this shit and not showing the proof, because at this point it's just like either put your money where your mouth is, put up all the shit, or let's just stop saying it. Let's just stop. So next episode, the fight continues and Martell makes a comment that him and Marsau was boot knocking women together. Let's not skip over that. I'm sorry, Tisha, I'm sorry. I understand this shit might hurt. It might make you feel some type of way that, these allegations are out there about your husband. But more and more shit keep being said now. If Martell used to be y'all friend. Marsau and Martell was close. They went on trips together. They did all this shit. Like, we already know that. Martell has said a lot of things when it comes to the cheating shit with Marsau, but he's never admitted to that. Now, I'm sorry, Tisha, if I was Tisha in Tisha's shoes and I heard that, we going home and we about to and you about to tell me everything.
Hey, Tisha, if I was you, I would want to see it too.
Every motherfucking thing. Right motherfucking now. And you know what? You know what might be crazy? She might know. She might already know. They might have already talked about it, already hashed it out and decided that, hey, this is what we're going to do on the show and present it like this. And that's that. And like I said, to each his own. That's that's their prerogative. Hey. But I love a Martell crash out. I'm sorry. It's a little toxic, but I love a Martell crash out. Only time I don't like when he crash out is when it got something to do with melody. Because you did that girl wrong. You did that woman wrong. Leave her alone. That's the only person you can't really crash out on. Everybody else, have at it. But that is it. We are at the end of the video. If you made it to the end of the video, please drop a purple heart below. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week.